Friends, we are at the 59th episode of hashtag Success Sauce and Interview Talk 786. You are finding some difference. The difference is this is the new handle given to me by YouTube. Only thing to note is there is no space, although I have given by mistake spaces here, there is no space, and last torpedo EDO has been changed to number 786. 786, you may be remembering, is the Billa number of a famous cinema, Coolie by Amitabh Bachchan. And we are back at hashtag Maths Waterloo 4.6. That means chapter 4, lesson 6. And here we are on maths, that maths should not be a matter of fear. Maths should be fun for you. So how to do that? You make things funny. You think funny things associated with numbers. Suppose the numbers are 1 and 2. And I will tell you the story. Sir Isaac Newton was advised by the king that please make a 100% pure gold cage for my birds, 2 birds, and one big bird and another small bird to stay in the cage. And 100%, you understand, means total pure. Normally gold cannot be solidified without any adulteration. That is where his mind was totally engrossed, and he forgot about numbers. So he ultimately found a way to make a pure gold cage, but he had made it with 2 doors. King asked him, why 2 doors? He said, a big door for the big bird and small door for the small bird. King laughed and said, can the small bird not use the big door? He started scratching his head. So a person like Sir Isaac Newton also forgot about numbers while he was so busy with the other number. What is that other number? 100% purity of gold to be cast and to be solidified. So therefore, maths is inevitable. Numbers are inevitable. You cannot avoid numbers. Suppose you have appeared for an exam and you are eagerly waiting for the result. The result comes in the form of marks. And you are very happy to get the marks 19 out of 20. Why are you happy? Because the marks are really good. You have got 19 out of 20. 19 marks out of 20 marks. They are numbers. You have gone for competition, swimming competition, flat race, etc. You have stood first. So you get first prize, your friend stood second. So your friend gets second prize. So what are they? Again numbers. First prize is number 1, second prize is number 2. First prize is bigger prize, better prize, second prize is little smaller than that. So numbers are always inevitable in your life. Always you have to deal with numbers. So when you are dealing with numbers, better love them. Don't try to run away from them. You are playing a snake ladder with your friend. Why are you so depressed when your button reaches 98 and gulped by the snake and you reach number 2? Because number 2 is the very small number than 98 that you have reached. and your friend has won, so you are depressed that you could not win. Again, numbers. Counting of eggs. You learn to know what is dozen. Dozen is 12 numbers, and normally it is associated with egg. So you are counting eggs to learn what is a dozen. That means 12 numbers of egg. Here let me tell you a funny story. In an interview, somebody had asked the interviewee that can you make the egg stand? So 9 people said, no sir. And another fellow said, yes, I can. He said, show us. So he broke the egg and made it stand. And he got the job. He was first in the interview. Therefore, with such funny anecdotes, you remember numbers. So you'll never forget dozen. If you remember this story of somebody asked to make an egg stand. The value of 0. Value of 0, 0 is a number. And value of 0 changes with position. Before 1, it becomes 0, 1, which is just 1, innocent 0, 1. And the moment it is after 1, it does not become innocent, it becomes 10. You add another 0, it becomes 100. Another 0, it becomes 1,000. Go on adding zeros, it becomes billion, trillion, and more. And it can even cross the circumference of Earth. It can even cross the distance that Chandrayaan-3 has traveled towards Moon. It is about to land. You must be aware of it. You must be very keen to watch the details on 22nd or 23rd when it lands, isn't it so? So 0 is a number, and if you put 0 on top of another 0, it becomes 8. And if you multiply a number with 0, it becomes 0. How funny it is. But never try to divide by 0. What happens? This is beyond you. This will be taught at a very high level, at a doctorate level of mathematics if you study that, because it starts very big chapter with infinity, and infinity is a number that one cannot handle. Suppose I tell you that you remember Ramayana, on Dasera day, Ravan's putla is being burnt, and the moment I tell you Ravana, you remember 10 heads. 10 is a number. But you do not remember that he has got 2 hands. Then it should occur with you that how with 2 hands he feeds 10 heads. So that means, does he feed 1 head on one day? And is it that he feeds only 1 head? Because he has got only 1 hand to feed. Out of 2 hands, we use 1 hand to eat. Therefore, if you make such funny anecdotes on situations, you will slowly love numbers. So you will love 10, you will love 1, you will love 0, and whatever I had mentioned, it is about 1, 0, and such numbers, and rest will follow. Got it? Thank you.